All right, thank you guys for sliding into the Commodore Lounge tonight. We're actually pretty pleased to see how many people are actually here tonight. It's so cool. Either people love music or they got nothing to do. Anyway, coming up next, we have our featured writer. We have Aaron Swertz. Aaron, whenever you're ready, we'll for you. All right. We're at the Commodore Lounge tonight, broadcasting live at the WFMC. Isn't that great? Let's show the audience what we're made of here.
Sorry, y'all. I was sitting back there watching the football game. I didn't hear him call my name.
I know that happens, man. Hey, thanks for sledding it in. We really appreciate it, man. We appreciate everybody tonight. This is awesome. All right.
It's let off a little bit. The ice has gone down, so that's good.
Right.
Till it freezes. But I got to tell y'all, we just got our new 4x4, and the other day I was just driving around for the hell of it in the Sam's Club parking lot doing donuts just because I freaking could. I've never had a four-wheel drive vehicle before. I feel like a freaking god out there. It's pretty awesome. Well, how y'all doing tonight?
Yeah, man.
Good? All right. Billy, right? Thanks for sitting in for Debbie.
It's my pleasure.
That's awesome.
Debbie can't get out of her castle tonight, so.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to start off with one. Well, my name is Aaron Scherz, and Debbie Champion has been one of my champions in this town. I moved here almost 17 years ago, and she was the first person to put me on stage at the Broken Spoke Saloon back in the day. So I'm going to do one that's on the radio right now. In the day and age of record scratching and rapping and country music, we got a song out there by two young girls named Maddie and Tay. It's a shuffle about fishing, and it goes like this. I don't know if y'all have heard it yet, but it's called Shut Up and Fish. He pulled up in his red Corvette, salmon shorts and a white V-neck. I said, wow, you know how to dress down for a city guy. We headed out to a spot on the lake, a couple Zebcos and a cup full of bait. I could tell pretty fast he had more than just bass on his mind. Oh, I was fishing, he was wishing, we were kissing. I was getting madder than a hornet in an old Coke can. Getting closer, sliding over, crowding up my casting shoulder, reaching out and trying to hold my reeling hand. Saying I'm pretty, saying he's in love, and how it don't get any better than this. I said, yeah, it could. Boy, if you would, shut up and fish. Thank y'all. For a little while he calmed down and let up, but then he went right back to pushing his luck, and I couldn't wait. And that line of mine wasn't all I wanted to throw in. Oh no, I was fishing, he was wishing, we were kissing. I was getting madder than a hornet in an old Coke can. Getting Getting closer, sliding over, crowding up my casting shoulder, reaching out and trying to hold my reeling hand, saying I'm pretty, saying he's in love and how it don't get any better than this. I said, yeah, it could. Boy, if you would, shut up and fit. I finally had all of him that I could take. So I gave him a cold shower in the lake. What can I say? I was fishing, he was wishing, we were kissing. I was getting madder than a hornet in an old Coke can. Getting closer, sliding over, playing Captain Casanova, reaching out and trying to hold my reeling hand, saying I'm pretty, saying he's in love and how it don't get any better than this. I said, yeah, it could. Boy, if you would, shut up and fish. Oh, just a little push, 'cause he couldn't just shut up and fish. Shut up and fish. Thank y'all. All right, any of y'all watch that show, Nashville? It's been on TV for a long time. One person? All right, great. This is going to go awesome. I'm looking forward to this. Well, in the first I got together with this guy named Brad Tersey, and I never met him before, but our publisher set us up to write. And this was the first song we wrote, and at the end of the day, we thought it was a good day at the office in the basement of some studio that had no windows, that nobody would ever hear this song. Well, then that show Nashville came to town, and we pitched it to the show, and turns out it was just right for Deacon to sing about Raina right before he gets his ass kicked in the parking lot in the first season. So we were really excited about that somebody actually heard this song. This is called Sideshow, and it was on that show Nashville in the first season. And I did not practice anything tonight. I'm just winging it. So I actually was drinking a vodka when the alarm went off, said, hey, you need to go to Debbie's show. I was like, oh, crap. All right, so here we go. So it's called Sideshow. She's a big top tent with bright spotlights. That woman sure knows how to shine. You almost can't believe your eyes. You can hardly wait to see inside. She'll have you walking that highway, jumping through rings of fire. Give you your moment in the sun. Be careful not to fall in love, 'cause that curtain falls, the lights go out, the show goes on, but she leaves town. And if you know what's good for you, well, you'll just let her go, or you'll end up next to me in her sideshow. Well, I remember how that spotlight fell when she wanted me and no one else. But nowadays I play my part. Pay a dime, you'll see my broken heart. 'Cause that curtain falls, the lights go out, the show goes on, but she leaves town. If you know what's good for you, well, you'll just let her go, or you'll end up next to me in her sideshow. If you know what's good for you, you'll just let her go. Don't end up next to me in her sideshow. Thank you very much. All right. Trying to remember how this one goes. This one's kind of new, but I'm gonna do it up here. I'm feeling spry. Wrote this about a month and a half ago and got the phone call that you want to get. That's weird. Got a spirit up here, y'all. Dierks Bentley put this song on hold. Then he did not record it. Then Blake Shelton put this song on hold. And he did not record it. Then Keith Urban put this song on hold. And he did record it. And y'all are one of the first people to hear it. I haven't even heard it. I was supposed to go over to Dan Huff's house on Friday, yesterday, the day before, and then Snowmageddon hit. And I couldn't get my co-writer there, so I said, we'll just wait till next week till we're both there to hear it together. So excited about this. Hope it makes a record, but you never know. This is Nashville after all. This is called Boy Gets a Truck. Can y'all hear my guitar out there? I'm not sure. This is a new guitar. I'm not sure. It ain't a story as old as time, just as old as old man Ford and his assembly line. Everybody knows how it goes. Once upon a time, 4 wheels rolled and a boy gets a truck, truck gets a girl, girl gets a midnight feeling he's the one. One night turns to love, love turns into one knee down. Down payment on a 3-bedroom house filled with the sound of little feet. Then you blink and he's asking for the keys to pick her up. Boy gets a truck. Where would we be if we didn't have... Actually, you know what? That's the original verse. I'm going to sing the... Y'all want to hear the original way we wrote it, or the one that Keith said we need to rewrite it? The original? All right.
What does he know?
Well, he said it was too much about trucks, so we had to go back and, write a verse about some people getting busy in a truck. But this is the original way we wrote it. Where would we be if we didn't have long beds, tailgates, step sides, and crew cabs? Hand-me-down or brand new. It never gets old even when they do. Yeah, the boy gets a truck, truck gets a girl, girl gets a midnight feeling he's the one. One night turns to love, love turns into one knee down. Down payment on a 3-bedroom house filled with the sound of little feet. Then you blink and he's asking for the keys to pick her up. Boy gets a truck, truck gets a girl. Yeah, those V8 engines and the Goodyear spinning keep turning and turning the world. Boy gets a truck. 'cause a truck gets a girl. Boy gets a truck, truck gets a girl, girl gets a midnight feeling he's a one. One night turns to love, love turns into one knee down. Down payment on a 3-bedroom house filled with the sound of little feet. Then you blink and he's asking for the keys to pick her up. Boy gets a truck, truck gets a girl. So a boy gets a truck, boy gets a truck. How many songs do I have? I don't even know. Debbie tells me to show up. I just show up, and I play till she says we're done.
It's about 50 songs you got to do.
50?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to have to dig way back. Here's the first song I ever wrote.
A couple more would be cool, man.
A couple more. All right. Let's see. Well, hell. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what else to play. I'm going to do a new one. All right, y'all tell me what you think of this song. Hell, I don't know what I think of it. But this is a drinking song. It's called Speaking of Drinking. I'm going to try to remember it. Got a hole in my muffler, my baby hates it, but I kinda like it, sounds like I'm racing. Got a stuffed bass, it ain't a real one. When you walk past, well, he'll rip one. I got him on after Christmas clearance at the Walmart. Speaking of drinking, I'll have another. Guess if I'm gonna keep bringing it up, might as well sink into an old bar stool, get to working on a long neck bus, till I'm high as that Coors Light sign that keeps on blinking. Yeah, speaking of drinking, got a jar in the kitchen, trying to quit cussing. When I drop a bad one, well, I drop a bucket. I got an old mower, want a new one, a couple more F-bombs, bet I could do one. Hey, yesterday they handed out John Deere caps at the co-op. Speaking of drinking, I'll have another. Guess if I'm gonna keep bringing it up, might as well sink into a bar stool, get to working on a long neck bus. There's a blonde at the end of the bar that keeps on winking. Man, speaking of drinking, you know, we wrote this thinking Blake Shelton. We might have to change that last line, I'm not sure. Yeah, there's all kinds of things that I love to talk about. Damn near anything but my woman walking out. So speaking of drinking, I'll have another. Guess if I ain't gonna let it go, might as well sink into an old bar stool, wrap my hand around something cold. Speaking of drinking, I'll have another. Guess if I'm gonna keep bringing it up, might as well sink into a bar stool, get to working on a long neck bus, till I'm high as that Coors Light sign and won't stop blinking. Yeah, speaking of drinking, speaking of drinking. What y'all think? Is that worth anything? Hell, I don't know. Y'all like that song? All right, I'm going to do one more, and then I'll get off the stage here. I moved to Nashville in 1999, and went through, golly, a handful of publishing deals, literally probably 4 or 5, and I was in between deals, just coming into a new deal, and the guy who was going to be my publisher called me up and said, man, there's this trio, or they were a trio at the time. There's these girls I want you to write with. And I was like, it was a weekend. And I said, well, fine, I don't have anything to do. Are they good? He said, I don't know. Somebody said they're good, so would you write with them? I said, yeah. They were 15 and 16 years old at the time. And we got together and wrote one song, and it went well. I felt like they had something special. So, like I said, at that time, I've been in town 13 years, and I've been trying to get cuts by everybody, trying to figure out what Blake Shelton wanted to say or who the hell else wanted to say. And I wasn't having any results. So I said, you know what? I think there's something here. I'm just going to ignore all that other stuff, and we're going to build this. And we wrote several hundred songs, 200 songs, plus or minus, over the course of a couple of years, and I thought we were ready to go, thought we had a record, I was riding a big machine at the time, and thought that Scott Borchetta would love them, and he kind of did, he almost did. Almost gave him a record deal, and then we wrote this song, and it changed everything, and sort of catapulted them to just put them on a path like they couldn't even believe, and I still can't believe it. And it was our first #1 song for them and for me. We put in a lot of work to get it, and here it is. This is called Girl in a Country Song. Well, I wish I had some shoes on my 2 bare feet. And it's getting kind of cold in these painted on cut-off jeans. I hate the way this bikini top changed. Do I really have to wear it all day? Yeah, baby, I hear you over there on your tailgate whistling, saying, hey, girl, but you know I ain't listening. 'Cause I got a name, and to you it ain't pretty little thing. Howdy, oh baby, it's driving me redneck crazy. Being the girl in a country song, how in the world did it go so wrong? Like all we're good for is looking good for you and your friends on the weekend, nothing more. We used to get a little respect, now we're lucky we even get to climb up in your truck, keep our mouths shut and ride along, and be the girl in a country song. Shaking my money maker ain't never made me a dime. There ain't no sugar for you in this shaker of mine. Tell me one more time, you gotta get you some of that. Sure, I'll slide on over, but you're gonna get slapped high. These days it ain't easy being that girl in a country song. How in the world did it go so wrong? Like all we're good for is looking good for you and your friends on the weekend, nothing more. We used to get a little respect, now we're lucky we even get to climb up in your truck, keep our mouths shut and ride along, be the girl in a country song. Yep, yeah, baby. Oh no, Conway and George Strait never did it this way back in the old days. Oh yo, we ain't a cliche, that ain't no way to treat a lady like a girl in a country song. How in the world did it go so wrong? Like all we're good for is looking good for you and your friends on the weekend, nothing more. We used to get a little respect, now we're lucky we even get climb up in your truck, keep our mouths shut and ride along down some old dirt road we don't even want to be on, and be the girl in a country song. I ain't your 10-leg Juliet, That ain't how we roll. That ain't my kind of night. Slide my little fine what up in your truck? Those are all endings that we wrote, but the label wouldn't let us put them on there. They thought they might be too pointed to other acts on, well, the same label. So anyway, can I put on some real clothes now? Oh no. Thank y'all very much.
Aaron Schertz, thank you so much.
Thanks, Debbie via Billy for having me out tonight. It's always a pleasure.
Listen, we didn't mean to interrupt your donuts at Sam's Club. You can go back to it now. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.